simply answer that question by saying to give the school electricity. And the result of that in many, many schools across the Pacific is underpowered, low quality and short-lasting solar systems. If we answer that question differently, if we answer that question the way that Fiji Water has answered that question, we then act differently. How Fiji Water answered that question was that we put a solar system in a school so we create decades of new opportunity for the students at that school, with an emphasis on electronic education in the school. And by doing so, we reduce the gap between rural schools and urban schools. So we act differently, and what we do that is different when we answer the question like that is we put in a very high quality system so it will last for decades at the school and provide those benefits for a long time. We install a solar system at the school that is bigger than what the school needs at the moment, because we're thinking 10 years in advance so the school can increase its inventory of electronic goods to enhance that electronic education of the children at the school. We take a very aggressive approach to energy efficiency at the school to preserve the system so it lasts longer and it works better for the school. Here at Wainimanikutu, we have removed almost 3,000 watts of tube lighting, and we've replaced that with only 550 watts of LED globes. So that means that lighting, particularly in the evenings in the teachers' quarters in the school, we have reduced that power demand by more than 75%. The school committee has agreed to our energy efficiency behaviour policy, and each meeting they discuss that policy. All of the rooms in the school and the teachers' quarters have a poster that treat power as being precious. And Mr. Chand and I have spoken with all of the students and the teachers about that energy efficiency policy. And the other thing we do is we have the school make a commitment that the fuel saved on the generator is channeled in for the next 2-3 decades into electronic education for the children of the school. So today is largely about saying thank you to Fiji Water for answering the question in that fashion. Children, could you all look at this gentleman over here? Rocco, could you put your hand up? His name is Rocco, and he is the boss of Fiji Water. Children, look at this gentleman here. He, as you all know, is the Prime Minister of Fiji. Everyone look at me for a moment. Now, I know I'm not as good looking as those gentlemen, but I'm here anyway. Something is going to happen to us three people over the next 30 years. What's going to happen to us is that we're going to get old. We're going to get really wrinkly. And when I'm 83 years of age, I might even dribble a little bit. Something else is going to happen in that 30 years, and it's something that's wonderful. Is that most of you children will become parents. What an awesome thing. Many of you will become farmers. So you will produce the food for your families. You'll produce the food for the community, and perhaps even for the country. Some of you may even become teachers like Mr. Chand. If you work really hard, some of you may even become business people like Rocco. And it is just possible that you children here today will become the boss of Fiji Water here in Fiji. Some of you might even become politicians. And it is just possible that one of you one day could be the Prime Minister of Fiji. I believe, sir, you came from a small village. The Prime Minister came from a small village like Wainimanikutu. I've said it many times. When you go on that journey in your life, children, I asked you to do two things. The first of those is in small ways and big ways, if you have the opportunity, is to be generous, like Fiji Water have been generous to you today. Fiji Water is a very successful company. A lot of, perhaps most successful companies, they keep their money in for themselves. But some organisations, and Fiji Water particularly in their announcement today, they have chosen to give large amounts of money to help the people here in Fiji. So be generous. Number two, kids, every step you go in your journey in your life, look after the environment. It is sad, but it is true, that our generation and the generation before us has not looked after the environment as we should. Very soon, that is going to be your responsibility. Kids, do you know this? You only make up 20% of the population. For kids, you make up 100% of the future. You make up 100% of Fiji's future. So look after the environment. And one other small thing that I would like to say. In terms of our positions here today, sir, you are certainly the most important guest. But in terms of this solar system here at the school, there is someone else who is the most important person here. Could everyone look at that lady over here? Her name is Marigold. Put your hand up, please, Marigold. Marigold was sitting having a coffee at Port Deneral Marina, and she saw a little sign that's only about that big, and it was talking about solar systems in schools. And she bothered to pick up the phone and say that Fiji Water would like to put a solar system in the school. And it was that phone call that allowed you children here to have this solar system. So I'd like to